Hey everybody, and welcome back to October time. Today I'll be ranking all the albums, the studio albums from one of my favorite bands called Oingo Boingo. This sort of band was headed by Danny Elfman, who we've talked about before on this sort of channel. He was responsible for many film soundtracks and scores, and even played many of the characters. He's played characters such as the skeleton that was in the band, I forget his name, in The Corpse Bride, and more famously, Jack Skellington. He was an incredible influence on movies and music all throughout his entire career. He was great. Made a lot of weird stuff, but was great nonetheless. Today, we're making his band, Oingo Boingo. Alright, so up first we have Only a Lad. Only a Lad is his first studio album. So I think it's for what it is, it's actually really good. It has a lot of their more iconic tracks on here. The title track, Only a Lad, excellent song. Controller, Nasty Habit, so yeah, Capitalism, which is a little weird, but it's Oingo Boingo, so everything's a little weird. And obviously the more notable one is Little Girls, which kind of, blew up a little while ago with the whole Jeffrey Epstein meme. But that's not important, is it? This is a really good album, honestly. Front to back, it's a pretty good song, album rather. So I'll go with this. This is probably a good number 3. Now our second album, Nothing to Fear. Nothing to Fear is actually one of my personal favorites. This one has great ones. Gray Matter. Insects is really weird. Private Life's great. Wild Sex in the Working Class, again weird but catchy. Running on a Treadmill, really underrated. Whole Day Off, really weird. Nothing to Fear but Fear Itself, another good track. Why Would We Come All This Way? Great track. Islands, which is fine, and then Reptiles and Samurai. It kind of feels filler, although it is like the longest track on the album. Besides, great. Definitely the battery didn't just die. Anyways, so for this one, I'm actually going to rank it. Controversial opinion though it may be. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the community that much. I'm actually going to put it at number 2. Now comes time for one of the more underrated albums of Oingo Boingo, I think. Good For Your Soul. Now, of course, I like all of these albums, but this one actually is really good, and nobody really talks about it that much. It just kind of gets overlooked, I feel like. And the more prominent ones, like the ones we've already mentioned, a few that are coming up, they get more, talk about them. So, this one though, I think is really good. Who Do You Want to Be? Good For Your Soul. No Spill Blood, that's one of the best ones. Fill the Void. Sweat. Nothing Bad Ever Happens to Me. Pictures of You. These are all great. I'm looking at this. The only ones I really don't like that much is Little Guns. That's the only one that I really wouldn't really listen to on its own, but the rest of them are great. Good For Your Soul, I'd say, is a good number 4. Number 4 spot. On the number 4 slot. Alright, now next we have, I don't even know what to say at this point. Where do you think it's going? Dead Man's Party. Come on. This is what made Oingo Boingo famous. Released in 1985, it was their first alternative album that they came out with. And it was really, really good. Really good. This is a really good album. Even if you don't listen to anything on this list, you should listen to Dead Man's Party all the way through. It's such a good album. And it's so weird. And it's perfect for Halloween because it's weird. You know, it's their most popular album, the one that sold the best. You know, and there's a reason for that. It's every one of them. Every one of these songs is a good song. Is a really, like, on its own is a good song. Even like Help Me, Same Man I Was Before. But let's not forget about the other tracks we have on here. Just Another Day, which was in Stranger Things, by the way. Dead Man's Party, and numerous things. You couldn't even count how many things it's in. Heard Somebody Cry, really good. No One Lives Forever. That's a good one. Like one of the lesser on the track, but it's still a good one. And Stay is really emotional, really good. Fool's Paradise is very upbeat and fun. Help Me is kind of like, it's really good. Same Man I Was Before. It's fine. It's a good song. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a fun one. A lot of fun trumpets in that song, and of course, the big one off the album, Weird Science, which was actually their biggest hit. So, like, where do you think this is going? Like, I don't even have anything to say. There's no way I could not put this in number one. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. It just is the way it is. It's just the best album. Like, it's peak Oingo Boingo. It doesn't get any better from here. Now here comes like their definitely like more alternative side. Things get like wonky from here on out. Once they had the peak success of Dead Man's Party, it kind of all just goes like in a weird alternative direction. I love it. It's great. It feels like a different kind of music. It's much more progressive, much more like alternative, weird stuff they get into, and it's great. So the first one is Boingo, with like a dash in it. That's important because there's a different Boingo that comes up. But it's like Boingo. But yeah, there are a lot of good songs. Like, it starts off, opening track, Home Again. That's a great one. Where Do My Friends Go? Really cool. Elevator Man. That's another like really nice fun one. That's a fun song. New Generation. That's a fun one too. We Close Our Eyes and Not My Slave. I will repetitively listen to these next to each other. It's really good. I'm gonna change a ranking here. I'm putting Good For Your Soul at number 5, and I'm putting this Boingo at number 4. So we've actually changed our ranking at this point. So that's exciting. This is a weird album. It's just weird. Like, when I go to say it's a weird album. When the Lights Go Out. That one's fine. It's a weird opener. Skin, that's a creepy one. It's creepy. Like, this is a creepy album. Skin is a good song, but it's weird. Out of Control, it's a really good one. Glory Be, I don't remember that one. And Long Breakdown. Yeah, I know that one. That's a good one. Long Breakdown is good. Flesh and Blood, probably like my favorite off the track. Besides maybe like Out of Control, those might be like tied for the top spot. Runaway, that's a good one. Weird but good. Dream Somehow, that's a good one. This is. Yeah, not one of their more memorable tracks, but still good, I guess. Right to Know. I don't remember that one either. Like, these have like mainly like forgettable tracks. I'm sorry to say. Like, there are some good ones off here. Like Try to Believe, like Runaway, like Dream Somehow, Flesh and Blood, Out of Control, Skin. Even When the Lights Go Out is pretty good. But I'm sorry, I don't know, it's just like most of them are forgettable. So like, I think I'm gonna have to put this one. Yeah, this one's just gonna go number 6. I think, which is number 6. Just dark. Boingo, but like without the dash. So Boingo doesn't even have a description on Apple Music. That's how forgettable it is. Like, honestly, Insanity is like the starter of the track, and it's almost 8 minutes long. It is 8 minutes long, which is too long. Okay, and there's like it's just nothing really on here except for Change. Change is a good one, which is literally a 15-minute song. But other than Change, it's like everything else in this, like with the way it like criticizes Christianity and things like that, I don't like it. It's weird. It's a weird album. It's not really good. I don't remember most of them. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm not even gonna go over like what's on here because I don't really remember it. But yeah, that's it. It's going in last place. So that's that. There's my ranking for the 2023 Oingo Boingo album ranking. That's what I think. And with that, it's been October time. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, have a blessed day. And God bless.